So in today's video, I'll let you how you can use Gridspace's AI voice agent Grace to create a technical support agent. Now, usually the most common issues in IT support are the most simple ones. So people are calling because they either like the Wi-Fi is not working or some issues with the computer. But usually it's the most easy stuff like turning off and on the computer, checking the cables, checking the lights, that usually solves these problems. So the idea here is that Grace can act as an initial support agent, troubleshooting the most common issues. And if that doesn't work, then you can transfer that caller over to a live agent. So having an initial tech support voice agent like Grace can save your live agent a lot of time on handling then the basic issues, but then can focus more time on more critical and bigger issues. So I'm just going to jump straight into the demo first, and I'll just play out the scene where a caller is calling up because the Wi-Fi not working. And then here we will see Grace do the basic troubleshooting with the caller, helping to solve their issue.
Hi, thanks for calling Harper Telecom Technical Support. I'm your virtual assistant, Grace, here to help with your internet issue. Can you please tell me what seems to be the problem today?
Yes, I'm calling in because my Wi-Fi is not working.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let's take a look together. First, can I have the address where you're experiencing the issue so I can check the network status in your area?
Yes, that'd be 23 Maple Valley, Los Angeles, California, 90110.
I have that as 23 Maple Valley, Los Angeles, California, 90110. The street name, Maple Valley, is spelled Maplevallley. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Great news. There are no reported outages or maintenance in your area. That means we can try a few quick steps to get you back online. Have you already tried restarting your router by unplugging it and flooding it back in?
Yes, I've tried that.
Got it. Next, can you take a look at your router and tell me, is the Wi-Fi light blinking steady or off?
It's blinking.
Thanks. That usually means it's trying to connect. Let's do one more quick check. Can you look at the cables going into the back of the router, especially the main power and internet cable? Have you checked if they are pushing all the way and not damaged?
No, I haven't checked that actually.
No problem. Please take a moment to check now. I'll stay right here. And did this solve the issue?
All right, just one moment.
I understand. Please take your time. And did this solve the issue?
Yeah, that solved it. It worked.
Perfect. I'm glad we got that sorted out. If you need help again, just give us a call. Thanks for choosing Harper Telecom and have a great day.
And as you just saw here, Grace was able to pick on my intent. She's able to check the network status in my area based on my address, and then troubleshoot the Wi-Fi connection with me afterwards. Now I'm going to jump into the setup and show you how we've done this in Gridspace. So here we are inside the playbooks of our Gridspace dashboard, and this is the script of the whole flow. And here we have created our tech support voice agent playbook. So here it's a no system, and then we first start off with the page where we have an intro script, and then we have a few paths. Now in this case, our Wi-Fi was not working, so we go down this path, and then here we ask for the address. This is a form field where we can ask any questions, and we can save these the answer of these questions into these tags, which we can then use later. So here we are collecting address. You can be very specific about what the kind of information you're collecting. So we're collecting a USA address. And then once that address is collected, we're then going into a logic node, especially as checking, it's basically an if statement, checking, okay, here it runs a connector, which is a script, communicating with the telecoms network. Okay, in this area, is this network up or down? And then if the status is network up, then we go to troubleshooting. If it's down, then we transfer to a live agent. But in this case, the network was up. So we then go into the next page here. We would then here do troubleshooting with the Wi-Fi, how to restart the Wi-Fi. Yes, they had done that so. And then we go into the checking lights. It's blinking. That probably means it's the cables in our case. And then we're checking, can you check the internet cables? Yes or no? And then, no, I haven't checked the cables. And then we ask the caller if they checked the cables. In this case, it was no. So we asked the caller, okay, can you please check the cables and then let us know if it's solved or not. Now, if this didn't solve it, we would then transfer to a live agent. But in this case, it was solved, so we then go into our last page right here, which is kind of an outcome page. You can see we made it to outcomes. This will kind of finish up the playbook here in this page, just basically guiding them out and say thank you for calling us. And then lastly, and then we go, and then if it was solved, we go into then the last page, and then if it was solved, we then go into the page right here, which is an end outcome page, which is basically wrapping up the whole script here with our exit script here. And lastly, I just want to show you the call flows. Now we are on the call flows in Gridspace. So the call flow is basically the flow that's connecting everything together. So here we have our inlet node where the caller is calling in from. This is the number you can choose for yourself. And then once they come in through the inlet node, then go next to the voice agent node or the bot node. So here we've chosen our voice agent we have created, and also the playbook script, which we're using, the tech support voice agent's playbook. And then also I would like to go down here to show you that these are also some default outcomes. So how it works here is if the caller comes to like a default playbook ending, so that basically even when the playbook ends, or the solved ending outcome in the playbook, it goes to the default outcome, which is just to hang up, because usually the call will be solved there. But if something happens that Grace can pick up on what the caller wants, or an error happens, it goes to the outlet node or also the escalation node. So, and also another outcome here you see is an escalation outcome. Basically, if inside the playbook, if at one time the caller asks for, you know what, I just want to talk to human agent, Grace will then quickly escalate to this node, which is an outlet node, which basically then sends the caller outside of Gridspace to live agent. And as you see here, we also say that it's a proxy outlet, which means it will send out the caller to the live agent, but the audio will still be recorded between the live agent and the caller. And that was how to create a tech support voice agent in Grace. Now, if you have any questions about this flow, feel free to leave a comment below. We'll answer any questions you have there. If you'd like to check out more demos like this, you can go to our website, gridspace.com, and you will see Grace in different scenarios there. Now, I hope this video was helpful for you, and thank you for watching.